Welcome to India's Bedtime Stories. Today's story is The Monkey King. Chapter 1. Monkey Goes to Heaven. Monkey was the cleverest animal in China. He was the king of the monkeys, but he was not a good king. He was always stealing food and demanding presents. In fact, Monkey caused so much trouble that people prayed to heaven for help. The emperor in heaven heard them. "Mischievous monkey," he cried, "what shall we do?" "I know," said the empress. "Let's give him a job in heaven where we can keep an eye on him." Now the emperor needed a new groom to look after his horses, so he agreed. Monkey was very proud to be called to heaven, and he loved looking after the heavenly horses with their bright coats and gleaming hooves. One day, Monkey was chatting to the footman. "Of course, my job is much more important than yours," he boasted. You're just a groom," scoffed the footman. "You're not important." But I'm the great Monkey King," Monkey snapped. "I deserve better." And he stormed out of heaven. The emperor shook his fist when he heard the news. "My soldiers will fetch him back." But the empress tugged his sleeve. "Why don't we give him a better job?" she said. "Then he'll come back without a fight." So the emperor sent a messenger to tell Monkey he had been promoted. "You are now keeper of the heavenly peach garden," said the messenger, bowing. "It's a very important job," continued the messenger. "These are magic peaches." "Magic, huh?" said the monkey thoughtfully. "Okay, I accept." So Monkey found himself strolling around the peach garden with two gardeners. First, they showed him trees full of small yellow peaches. "The yellow peaches ripen every 1,000 years," said the first gardener. "Eating them makes you wise and clever enough already." In the middle, Monkey saw trees covered with orange fruit. The orange peaches ripen every 6,000 years, said the second gardener. "They help you fly." "That sounds good," thought the monkey. At the back of the garden, there was a row of very old trees. And here and there hung a heavy purple peach. "The purple peaches take 9,000 years to ripen," said the gardeners. "Eating one makes you live forever. This is even better," thought Monkey. Monkey was thrilled to be in charge of such important trees. He spent hours in the garden, bossing the gardeners around. One day, he spotted a ripe purple peach, high in the leaves. "They won't miss just one," he told himself, and he climbed into the branches and gobbled it up. Delicious. It tasted so good, he did the same thing to the next time he saw a ripe purple peach, and the next, and the next. Chapter 2. The Peach Banquet. As summer drew to a close, the Empress of Heaven began to prepare for her yearly peach banquet. First, the Empress sent invitations to all the most important gods. Then she told the cook to prepare his finest dishes. And lastly, she sent the heavenly fairies to pick the magic peaches. The fairies picked a few yellow and orange peaches, but on the oldest trees, they found only broken twigs and torn leaves. After a long search, they spotted a single purple peach. The branch bent and they tugged it and then snapped back with a loud twang. "Ow!" There was a yelp, and Monkey appeared, rubbing his nose. "Hey!" he shouted. "That's my peach!" "The Empress needs it for her banquet," said the fairies politely. "A banquet? Where's my invitation?" screeched Monkey. "How dare she leave me out?" Furious, Monkey cast a spell and froze the fairies to the spot, and he stormed off to complain to the Empress. As Monkey passed the banquet hall, he saw servants laying out food, spiced buns, sizzling meats, stir-fried vegetables, and steaming rice. Monkey sniffed the air hungrily. When no one was looking, he snatched a plate and ducked into a cupboard. It smells good, he thought. Inside, rows of bottles lined the shelves. Monkey picked one and read the label. Magic potion gives eternal life. He took a swig. It tasted like honey and peaches. Yum. That's the thing to wash down my dinner, he thought. I wonder if the other bottles taste as good. And one by one he drank them all. Suddenly he heard voices. Servants coming to fetch the bottles. The Empress is going to be very upset about the missing peaches, said a voice. It's lucky we have the potion to serve at the banquet instead. Uh-oh, thought Monkey, looking at the empty bottles. Time to get out of here. Chapter 3, Buddha's Challenge. The Empress sighed. The banquet is ruined, she said. And it is all that Monkey's fault, thundered the Emperor. I'll send my soldiers after him. But Monkey was a good fighter, and the peaches and potions had made him impossible to kill. Every time a soldier knocked him down, he sprang up again unharmed. What shall we do? Cried the soldiers. He's too strong. The Emperor frowned and pulled his beard. Let's ask Buddha to help, whispered the Empress. Buddha was the most powerful lord in heaven. He walked fearlessly into Monkey's latest fight. Monkey spun around. What do you want? He snapped rudely. I want you to behave yourself, said Buddha. You don't know the trouble you've caused. Why should I listen to you? Retorted Monkey. I am the great Monkey King. I should be Emperor of Heaven. Buddha laughed. What makes you so special? I'm a great fighter. I will live forever, and I can leap thousands of miles in one go. Monkey said proudly. Smiling, Buddha stretched out his hand. If you can leap further than my hand, I will make you Emperor of Heaven. But if you fail, you must accept your punishment. Buddha's hand looked no bigger than a lotus leaf. Easy. Can you really make me Emperor? Of course, Buddha replied. Can you leap this far? In answer, the monkey took a huge leap. He whizzed through the air and finally landed beside 5 tall pink pillars. The pillars at the end of the world, he chuckled. I've won, but I'd better leave my mark in case Buddha tries to cheat. Monkey plucked a hair from his head and whispered a magic word. The hair turned into a brush. Quickly, he painted a message. Monkey was here. Before he left, he piddled on the pillars as well. When he got back, Buddha was standing in the same spot. Silly monkey, you were in my hand all the time. You're wrong, replied Monkey. I got to the end of the world, and I wrote my name on one of the pillars. Look at my hand, Buddha, said Buddha sternly. Monkey looked. There on Buddha's finger was a familiar message. And there was a funny smell. But that's impossible, Monkey whispered. I wrote on the pillars. His voice trailed off. The pillars had looked like giant fingers. Time for a quick exit, he decided, getting ready for another leap. But Buddha was even quicker. At his command, thunder roared and rocks rained down, burying Monkey under a huge mountain. The rocks didn't harm Monkey. The peaches and potions had made him strong. But he couldn't move it either. And there you will stay, Buddha declared, until you are ready to mend your ways. And that is the end of the Monkey King. At least this story.